Well, hello everybody. Here we are again, engaging in late night rebellion. Everybody's favorite thing to do, right? I have a game going with Mark. I did play a rushed game, a little bit of a rushed game earlier with Dubes. Um, got cooked, so not a huge miss on the stream. Well, not cooked. I did get the base identified correctly. I did get a force up to the base. It did relocate. No. Yes. Yes. Anyway, was not great. So, have a game against Mark. He will let me play the Empire. And let's do it. There is no try. Expansions, here we go. Should I play with the rote deck? I didn't hate it earlier. I will play with the rote deck. Do something a little bit different this time. Mark is playing base. I am playing rote. Base game units it is. And we'll just kind of do our standard deployment here. Now he does get a free speeder because Rhodia is not covered. So that happens sometimes. Sometimes that happens. Maybe I'll put the Death Star here this time. Yeah, we'll do three main groups. We'll do 5 TIE fighters at each group. And we will also do U2 up here, U2 down here, U2 over there. 3, 3, and 3. And one here, one here. So I do start with both capital ship production spots, which is nice. Both Corellia and Mustafar, so that feels pretty good. Sometimes when that happens, if you draw Mahdi, you might actually want to pass because there is a chance that you want to R&D sabotage. And if you use Mahdi, then you are one person slow on sabotaging leader-wise, especially if they start with Saw, but even if they don't. So I don't know. Might also feel like a laser day. We might be lasering things with this Death Star. It's kind of in an active position. It's like starting in chess and moving your knight to the middle of the board. Maybe we move the Death Star to Mustafar and then it's actually in the middle of the board. Or about as in the middle of the board as you can get, I suppose. We could also draw probes. Probes are fun to draw. I don't know. There's my earlier opponent, Dubes, has joined the game. So the earlier game I played, I was trying to draw probes. They weren't great. It was actually a good example of why probes are not always a great strategy. They're kind of like a big hit or miss. Yularen got blocked a couple of times. Base could have been on any of the outskirt planets. I did try to push it. It started off in Hoth and then moved over to Ryloth, I think, and I couldn't do much about it at that point. Or maybe I couldn't do much about it against Hoth. I don't know. Let's see what Mark's thinking about. Maybe Mark has an interesting objective. Because, like, he could go for blockading Mustafar, but that seems kind of crazy to do. anytime rebels think a long time about their deployment, I always assume they start with threaten the core, which is the objective for 5 units next to the core, because they're probably thinking about, like, how do I do that? And he's got a lot of good choices for bases here. Nobody. He's got a lot of good choices for bases here. He could go with, like, Ryloth base would be good. Dantooine, Yavin, Ilum. I'm on rote deck. So I don't have a lot of loyalty pickup. Could even go with something like Nalhutta. I think I'll send assault carriers here. And like this Star Destroyer will go this way. This one might go this way. This one will go up this way probably. And Dust Star will sort of sit in place. Make an example. Ooh, and deployment. I could just guess the base right away. Okay. I think I'd definitely start with an R&D here. Infiltrate, capture, build alliance. I could also do a capture and assume that Leia is on, that Riken's on sabotage probably. Let's do both and see if I draw out a let's see if I draw out a false order. I only really have 2 places I have to move, and I don't even have to move to Naboo. I could take an assault carrier instead. I thought that might happen. Okay, let's go ahead and move tag to, well, let's move the Emperor to here instead. So much of mid to high level play in Rebellion is just getting your leader timing right. So like here, he should probably infiltrate in Corellia. Although maybe he's worried about a capture. I'm not going to block it, but he does want the option to sabotage there afterwards, potentially, and I'm not sure that's the best place to sabotage. I'll let him go ahead and infiltrate. I suppose he could actually be on contingency plan here. That'd be crazy, right? I'm just going to capture. I'll give him Naboo. Just go ahead and start with the capture. Just want to see what Riken's on sabotage-wise. If it is contingency plan, then yeah. He'll probably sabotage Ord is my guess. Which is fine because I want to go to Toydaria anyway. Dubes made a comment earlier today where he said, sometimes I just like to sabotage even if I know you're on an R&D. Because if you are, then you're only getting one thing and, not your choice. And there I got a kind of a weak laser, so maybe that worked out just fine. I'm also going to go here with my Star Destroyer. There we go. Cool. All set. Bothawui and Kato. Another capture card. Well, not really. Draw them out is not quite a capture card. Secret Facility on Bothawui is really nice here. It's also nice on Kato. Just gonna take that, I think. And I will take Finest. And I'll probably just occupy Bothawui this turn. So maybe I won't, though. I feel like Kato's reasonably covered. Alright. I'll put that on Bothawui, maybe. Maybe we'll do some captures this game. Captures feel like the thing that you always want to work that never quite work. I do have it as your destiny, I suppose, though. He's got Wedge. There's a reasonable chance he is on a Okay, keeps a Y-wing on the queue. That seems good. Let's go ahead and plop these guys out here. This guy up here. Keep that guy on the queue. Deploy might be kind of good in the Nalhutta region, maybe. Do I think he's on a rescue? He might be. Should I try to throw Dodonna into the Sarlacc? I think that's a terrible idea, right? Sarlacc. Alright. Yes. Card don't shoot. That is a Dracula reference, and I'm here for it. I wonder what he does here. He's got to do 4 missions, right? I mean, I could capture and that seems really ridiculous to do such a thing. Um, I kind of do want to have somebody captured again, though, don't I? I try to eat him. No, I think that's not a good idea. I think if he wants to capture, release him, he can release him. Okay, let's get back to business here. Let's not be crazy. Let's gather some intel and R&D and deploy. We could get away with a deploy here too. Okay, that's what we'll do. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that means he does not have a rescue, huh? Okay, not in Dagobah. Bend. 1, 2, 3. Naboo, Kessel, and Ryloth. Those are pretty good. I'm not going to argue about that. Hmm. Should I check Malhutta? Seems wasteful. Could just deploy an assault carrier and do that next turn. Maybe. Seems ridiculous. Get an interdictor. Probably Geonosis or Megiddo, I would assume. I think we're all set there. Rapid. Let's eat a leader. It's been a while since I've made an example out of anybody. Maybe I'll draw post bounty. That'd be fun. Alderaan and Rhodia. Okay. Probably draw some more probes here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Don't think I need that. Should I take Boba Fett? Yeah, let's just do it. We're in a capture sort of mood today. We may deploy the Y-Wing in Geonosis, which is okay because I have a second. Yep. Okay. Carbon freeze set for the road deck. Maybe I'll hold off on promotion. A little worried about Kato or Bespin. But unless I'm willing to put the Emperor on deploy this turn instead of eating an old man in Dagobah, then it's kind of a moot point. He's probably feeling a little bit of a leader squeeze here. Honestly, the best case is he tries to rescue him. I play It's Your Destiny, and then I follow up by eating him, and whoever rescues him, and then capturing somebody else with Boba Fett later. I could even double down and promote like Veers into the location and improve my capture chance against Wedge, maybe. So no rescue. Okay, that's fair. Guess I'll save subversion for something else, maybe. Maybe what I'll do is I'll save Boba Fett to block. 1, 2, 3. Let's just see what happens. Feel like Boba Fett to block is the wrong move. But assuming Lando's on Infiltrate, maybe he tries that in Dagobah to open up. I like to imagine the Emperor and Dodonna fighting. Guess I could have drawn out Leia too. That might have been good. Did I not gather intel? I did not. I should have put Fed on gather intel maybe. Or at least Tarkin. Just block that, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Alright, guess we'll. Tarkin there. Okay. think that's risky for you. Let's think about that. Block. Let's try it this way. Let's get a good roll. Put this card to use. Let's just roll better, right? For the Sarlacc. All right. Goodbye, Dodonna. A lot of effort. Cost me a speeder for sure. Because he probably takes Kato, I assume, right? And do we take Lando or Wedge? Maybe we take... God, they're both annoying, aren't they? Let's take Wedge. Okay. All right. Let's see how that goes. No rapid. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Got to get rid of 2. I've got a bunch of pretty good cards here. So I could probably get rid of deploy. And then maybe get rid of... Don't have anybody to run We're the Bait, but it's such a good card. Do I get rid of Secure the Plans? No, I'll just get rid of Promotion. There's Post Bounty. That's fun. We'll take Post Bounty. So many assault carriers, good lord. Han Solo. Oh, Jabba the Hutt. So We're the Bait is an intel attempt. So he does not have anybody except for Leia with 2 intel. So, you know, could be good. That is a pretty good group to pull something into also. I could just pull in like all of the starfighters almost. Four health. Ooh. Alright. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, why not? If you want to play, we can play, right? Not afraid of two Moncals. Start locking you up, maybe. I must feel like I just pull all the starfighters out. Although I guess he's got more he could bring. Chewy. Yep. Seems pretty reasonable. I'll secure the plans next turn. Famous last words, right? Set. I will happily bring the Emperor to this fight. Okay. I feel like that might not be great if you roll a bunch of hits. It's probably because he's going for the Death Star. Ooh, risky. But okay, I get it. I mean, if you roll a, it just depends on what you're trying to do, I guess. Ooh, bummer. 3 hits. Take all those down. I'll do this. One, two, 3. Doesn't matter, right? That doesn't matter. Oh yeah, 3. Risky because I've tracked them, but maybe no choice. Okay, let's go ahead and do interdictor development, right? Or no, we're the bait. Yeah, let's just do we're the bait. What to bring out? I don't know what to bring out, to tell you the truth. Let's bring out just bring out these 4. Do that one instead. Okay. Two. He's got the flip card. I feel like that might be useful. Just play no heal. All right. Not sure if that was good or bad, but we did it. Good to play some stuff we don't normally play, maybe. Maybe not. Can do. Ooh, okay. That's going to make those Star Destroyers a lot harder to deal with. One, two, three. Alistair, Ord, and Megiddo. Okay, fair. And how about we do Felucia? Okay, all set. No rapid. Two more, Moncal and Bespin. Okay, the good news is there's 11 good probes left. No, I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I'm gonna... I don't know what to do about Imperial Might. I like Exploit Weakness because it helps delay a little bit, and that's helpful if you're doing all this nonsense that I'm doing. Also, yes. It's also good because of his probe card. So when you play captures, you really kind of need to spend your time delaying, drawing probes, trying to throw the rebels off balance. It's kind of what the rote deck is good for. Of course, he is at 7 liters, even though I've eaten 1 and 1 is captured, so made up for it with Chewie. Okay. Let's put one of you here. He's like, I'm already there, Mom. It is bedtime in the Wombat household, and the Labradors are already settled down for his long winter's nap. FN2187 has thrown in the towel. What is this guy up to? I don't like that one bit. Okay, so you attack out. We do some stuff. Or maybe I attack in. I mean, that's worth it, isn't it? I go in, cancel this card, flip the combat, and then follow up with a double with a red hit. Yeah, I think that's right. Just gonna kill these Moncals. Let's try it. It'll also block a shield bunker build. I'll bring everything. I can cover Ord with a separate movement later. Get something. Yep, both those. And then he can't get away because the interdictor will do a damage. It's pretty brutal for him. Oh, he did enough. Yep. Okay. I think that was worth it. He's as clumsy as he is foolish. Okay. Do we just block whatever Chewie's on? Maybe. Nope. I think we just try it and see what happens. He probably rescues this turn, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. Yeah, that's fine. Get my exploit weakness off anyway. Not quite the Disney princess I wanted, but it's the Disney princess I got. All right. Liberation goes on the top of the deck. Okay. It's good to know. Now he's got to choose if he's going to infiltrate that down or not. Yeah, we know he's not on a heist because that's what Jen would have been on. So I can probably just play this in Dagobah. So we know Liberation's the 2. So he'll take that and put a 3 on the bottom. Death Star secure. One, two, three, 4. Oh, maybe 3. 3. Nalhada, Dathomir, and Endor. Okay, I like that. Getting to the good ones. This one here. Okay. Blows one up. I do a damage. No, I remove some hits, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Almost pulled it off. Okay. Just do cancel. Seize control. totally reasonable. Maybe should have done 2 on the interdictor. Not too worried about anything in Dantooine here. I think what I do is go to Ord with some backup. I mean, if that's a hidden fleet into a control Coruscant, that would be pretty impressive. Do I give you support of the Hutts? I might. Or do I block it? I think I block it. Nope. Okay. Yavin and Dantooine. Okay. Those are helpful. Could it be Ilum? I guess. Jared Gerard is not particularly useful. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Three assault carriers. And I don't have any idea where to take them. I guess I'll take one from here. And is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. Bothui is tough because I can attack in and then retreat to Tatooine. But with what? A couple of tanks, maybe? 1, 2, 3. See who he keeps back here. I feel like we've got some momentum going on here. So yeah, the ideas are I can attack Bothui, eliminate one troop, all the damage on one troop, retreat from the other, leave Toydaria altogether so that there's no Imperial presence around. So I can just make a proactive move to Tatooine. I would have 7 hit points against more hit points. But he's out of cards except for the Nebulon card. I would not have the TIE Fighter card functional either, but I could do it with Tag, and then I could draw some cards. I guess that could be tricky. Ozzel will reveal the first 4 probes for sure. Maybe what I'll do is I'll see if he attacks out. Probably not. I'll check Ilum. With the Star Destroyers. Probably. Must be preparing for battle. Doesn't have anybody decent back. See what happens. I don't think the extra fighter and carrier help, so I think I can just literally move in with everybody. Lando. Okay. I feel like it's unlikely Ilum. But what if it is? But what if it is? Okay. Let's do it. Let's bring Krennic's Finest in. Okay, it is all. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how we do here. No heal. Gets a shield bunker for that. Okay, see what he decides to play. I will definitely try to kill the shield bunker if possible. He may try to kill the leader. Yep. Darn. Okay. Okay. I think I play flip the combat? Maybe. And then I will just do a damage, I believe. Maybe I'll try to capture Lando. I don't know. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Fair. Annoying, but fair. Okay. Let's do probe droid initiative on 4. Dagobah, Felucia, Hoth. and Toydara, yeah. Okay. So we know we've got Utapau and Tatooine left. That's fine. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and move you guys over here. No plant fall. Oh, that could be plant false leads, I guess. It's a little risky. You might block that. Yeah, so then he probably clears off Megiddo here next. Okay, let's do... Gotta kind of bring those troops over, don't I? I think I do. Risk a Wookiee uprising? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they can go to Seleucami, can't they? Um, um. Super does not do me a whole lot of good. Do I have Kato in here? I guess I do. Yeah, there it is. Missed it. A little late for you guys. Maybe not. Where's all my stuff? Okay. It'll take me a few turns to get down there. Need to try to get some loyalty and Celeste today, maybe. Do an AT-AT, a couple of ATSTs. Could be helpful. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got time. Gotta watch out for plant false leads for sure. Wedge. He's probably trying to score major victory, right? Is it better to block hits and or to roll? Maybe I play tags card. This all seems pretty bad. We're doing it. Set. Feel like major victory is incoming. Okay, I'll do this. Now we'll hope to roll some heals, see what happens. Nope. That a major victory? It is not. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Oop. Too bad. Definitely lacking some speeder killing. Not great. Not great. That's okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. So turn 7, turn 8, turn 9, turn 10. I think I have to kind of try that, don't I? Ooh, base defense is tough. Only thing that can add things there besides dropping off troops. Doesn't really matter where. Try to cobble together a ground force. Okay. Collect bounty. Exploit weakness. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I guess I'll get rid of long range probe. Maybe those. ATST. The salt carrier I can grab from somewhere, but not really sure where I would do that from. So we'll just leave everything. Interesting. Go to Alderaan, go to Ord, go to Ilum. Okay, can do. Tension builds. What are we on here? Let's see here. Don't think I quite have enough to exploit weakness, but I also can't really afford to let Return of the Jedi score either. I guess I'm not going to let Return of the Jedi score this turn, am I? I need to get a big thing out on the map. So we'll construct factory, oversee R&D. So keep the three best friends that anybody had back in play here. Oh yeah, ion cannon. Shoot. I do need to send Tarkin here. That's too bad. Oh yeah. Annoying. Annoying. I guess I do have to bring that, don't I? It's too bad. A little bit worried about Lando's independent operation. I do have a Star Destroyer in Coruscant, so it's not the end of the world, but take a little bit of time. All right. we got? I'm just ignoring this entire part of the galaxy. I didn't mean to, but kind of have to. It's a lot of speeders. 5 speeders, a ton of troops. I can't do anything about that, so okay, let's roll. Need a bad roll by Mothma. Nope. I think I'll do it this way. Shoot. Oh, actually, I'll do this. I'm going to take it off the board. So the rule is if there's no tanks in the board, you can just remove it. Sabotage. Yes, okay. Just got to roll it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have just captured Mothma. Guess it'll depend on what he does here. Covert ops. Okay. Locked. Very good. On. +2. Got him. Phew. All right. So he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Not quite enough stuff to deploy. I did buy myself some extra time, which is nice. Okay. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So I could bring 6 in. Yeah, he's sad about that Star Destroyer getting away. I agree. So what I probably do is I probably come in, blow up a generator with an AT-AT, then bring in another AT-AT next round, right? I probably don't overload everything right away. I mean, any good mission he has, so stolen intel is just a hedge against plant false leads. All right, see what happens here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I have some extra troops. Okay. Why did I not bring tag? I don't know. Guess because I was hoping he doesn't have Return of the Jedi. It's all right. Mistake on my part. So he's got 2 Jennies, so he gets 2 cards. Maybe I'll roll this one. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he's going to sack the other Jenny if he doesn't heal it. That's fine. No heal. No heal. Okay. Fine. Yeah, that was not a great roll for his Jenny for sure. Gives me an option to play something different. Okay, he's going to dig through objectives here. He's almost been through the objective deck a second time, dear Lord. I feel like he's trying to score 5 points here. Things on 5 different areas. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 currently. Heist, okay. Oof. No reason not to do this now. Okay, it is. Establish outpost. That's what I thought. Okay. We should probably do that on Rhodia so he could retreat. I think that's what I would do. Also seems reasonable. Yeah, he doesn't want me taking that, which I get. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm at 10. Okay, so we'll do red damage. Probably do that. So I'm okay with this, I think. All right, he would have scored outposts, but it's on the top of the deck, so no big deal. Okay, long war, can't prevent that. Okay, that was the objective I thought he started with. All right, here we go. There's my planetary. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll discard this one. Actually, we'll discard this one and this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do I have a striker I can remove from anywhere? He has not scored major victory yet, so Just go ahead and remove it from. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, no bunker there stinks. So I cannot. He could kill that TIE fighter, I suppose. Score crippling blow. Yeah, he could also kill an ATST with an Insight Rebellion. Still has one of those in there. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. A little bit better of a planetary. Lead the strike team, I guess. Can't do much against that. Okay. No subversion. So I'll need the rerolls, won't I? Yeah, that's fine. Big roll. Okay. Ah. Yep, Well done. Well done. That is lead the strike team or raid Imperial Factory. Yep. 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 Very nice. Very nice. I wonder if I have. Yeah, with no bunkers. That's probably right. Yeah, for sure. And then that for a follow up with with another round of ATSTs. Yes, probably. All right. Well done by Mark. Raid Imperial Factory for the victory again. Almost came out of it with the post bounty. Spent too much on making an example out of Dodana. What else? There was plant false leads in there too, but hard to know what you would get with all those probes being drawn already. Um, yeah, overall, interesting game. Well, I hope you guys got something from this. It is, yeah, yeah, any of that could have happened. He was close to outposts. He was trying to kill the rebel assault. He was trying to raid factory. Was trying not to get Han bountied. All of that is very true. So, and then Han could have been leading the strike team too. So ended up working there. So appreciate everybody watching. Hope you enjoyed this game. It was a little bit of a wild one, and just goes to show you why capture is sometimes not the best approach to do, even though it does throw them off their rocker a little bit. And that's what I got. Okay, guys, good game. See you around.